I just finished listening to Sabrina Carpenter's brand new album, Man's Best Friend, for the very first time, and this is what I thought of the album, but if you don't want to hear any spoilers before you listen to it, make sure you save the video and come back later. Now, back when Sabrina announced Man's Best Friend, coming just a little over a year since Short and Sweet dropped, I was honestly incredibly apprehensive about it because there was such a quick turnaround between two projects, because Short and Sweet was such a massive success with Taste, Please Please Please, Espresso, Bedchem, Juno. I was worried that Man's Best Friend would kind of just be leftovers from Short and Sweet that didn't make the final cut there. And then Manchild felt like a natural bridge between the two projects, again, very similar to the Short and Sweet world. But I am so happy that that fear was proven wrong because Man's Best Friend stands very much on its own outside of the Short and Sweet shadow. Man's Best Friend is very different from Short and Sweet. The question you're probably wondering is, are there as many surefire hits as Short and Sweet had? And the answer to that is probably no. There were far fewer songs on this album that instantly screamed smash hit to me, but there are 100% some great contenders here. Man's Best Friend is far more mature, it's far more narrative driven. This is essentially a breakup album, but it's not a traditional breakup album where she's moping. It's really interesting how Sabrina as a writer is able to show off all the different sides of a breakup. You get the anger and frustration, you get the sad moments, you even get on Go-Go Juice, her basically getting drunk and then trying to find a hookup for the night. At the end of the day, what makes all of this work so well is Sabrina's natural wit and comedic stylings. She's able to tell these stories with just the right amount of humor and vulnerability. The sound of Man's Best Friend is traversing so many different genres. You're getting 70s groove, 80s synth pop, country flair, and you're even getting a little bit of 90s hip hop, the latter of which is on When Did You Get Hot, which is absolutely hysterical. A lot of the rest of the production does lean a little bit mid-tempo, and it's a little bit frustrating because some of these songs will open up with a really clear, like, experimental push that they're trying to do something different, but it's only kept to the edges of the song at the very beginning and the very end, and it doesn't naturally weave its way through, so it's almost like dangling something in front of you. The standout song for me here is Tears. I actually could not believe what I was hearing lyrically. The double entendres, the clever wordplay, it is so upfront in your face. It's going to be very telling how this gets picked up as a single. My Man on Willpower is one of the more mature sides of the album. Sugar Talking is still stuck in my head. House Tour. House Tour is so good. It's the 80s maximalist synth pop song that I've been so desperately wanting from Sabrina. It's laugh out loud funny. It is this album's Bedchem. So as a whole, Man's Best Friend is not trying to be Short and Sweet 2.0. Focused on personality rather than just churning out hit after hit. And what I'm really impressed by is Sabrina's ability to take what worked so well on Short and Sweet, continue to work on building her craft, continue diving deeper into songwriting, bringing in elements of ABBA and the Bee Gees and showing off her musical influences on her sleeve, but done in a way that feels uniquely Sabrina. If you're interested in seeing my reactions to every song on this, you can check that out over on Substack and YouTube. Make sure you sign up in the comments, let me know what your thoughts are on Man's Best Friend, and follow for more music content.